Here that today is around 125 days since the attack, the slaughter of the people in Gaza.
Okay.
And unfortunately, the world is silent.
Mhm.
In fact, some of our countries are supporting the slaughter, they're arming the state of Israel.
Okay.
And there's no words to describe our hurt. It is being done in our name, in the name of Judaism.
Yeah.
They call it the Jewish state, the state of Israel. And in truth, Judaism is the direct opposite, diametric opposite of what Zionism and the state of Israel is. Judaism is a religion of 3,000 years to be subservient to God,
Right.
while Zionism, the ideology of the state of Israel and the state of Israel, is 150 years. The ideology and the actual state is 75 years old. It's a transformation to nationalism. It's a pure nationalist, selfish, lord, criminal occupation of the people,
Right.
doing it in the name of a religion of 3,000 years. And the rabbinical authorities around the world, from day one, when they came along with this concept of making a state, started out, they said that's not what we are. We have to serve God. We're not allowed to steal or kill. In fact, we have to show gratitude for the Muslim countries and the people of Palestine for embracing us and taking us in. So we cry and hurt with the people of Gaza. We want the world to hear that what they're doing is supporting a total criminality.
What do you think of the media's coverage of what's going on in Israel?
Let me tell you, I have a white beard ready. I've been standing and demonstrating since I was a child, basically. Our communities, the very religious communities, invariably, whether it is right across the water, the bridge on the Williamsburg Bridge, right on Williamsburg, Brooklyn, it's the largest concentration of religious Jews.
Yeah.
Or you go to Jerusalem, the very religious communities emphatically stand up in opposition. They say it's crazy, it's wrong. Not only they stand up, but they demonstrate and they get brutally beaten. And we never carry guns. So the narrative, what they say that the Palestinians are terrorists, they can't say that about us. They brutally they trample them with horses. This is an ongoing phenomenon. The religious communities demonstrate,
Right.
and we have tens of thousands of people in the streets of Jerusalem or in New York demonstrating, and the world. They don't report it. The mainstream media doesn't report it. Why? Because they have the narrative of Zionism, that they're godly, that they're Judaism, and that if you oppose them, you're anti-Semitic. That is what our obligation is as a religious Jew, to stand up and to plead with the world leaders and humanity that this is not godliness, it's not Judaism, it's a nationalist movement of 100-odd years. I showed the picture. These are the Zionists when they created the state. David Ben-Gurion, the first prime minister in 1948, when they had the declaration of their independence. Not one of them was covering the head as a religious Jew does. It's a farce. It's hypocrisy. It's the works of Satan, and yet it is being condoned and supported by people who say they're godly and humane. We are here to plead with the world, here and respect the voice of Jewish authority. Go to any very religious community. The distinguished rabbis and the communities oppose it. Respect us like you would respect Christianity, the Pope and the priests, and you would do in the Islam, you would respect the imams. We are the Jews. We're telling you that our parents gave their lives for our religion. My grandparents were killed in Auschwitz. Our generations died because we're Jews. How dare they take our name, this selfish group of people that wanted to have a nationalist home and take and steal the land of another people who are people who are good to the Jewish people, that we lived in harmony together. We live in peace. We live together. We can live together. We will live together.
Can there be a solution? Do you think there's a solution to this issue?
Basically, we have been living for hundreds and hundreds of years together, Jews and Muslims, with a distinctly different religion, because Judaism and Muslim, it's not an impediment to coexistence. The impediment is the oppression, the occupation. And all the leaders of both of its Hamas, Hezbollah, any Arab and Muslim leader will tell you they're not against Jews. So if you would simply remove the impediment to peace, which is the occupation, the stranglehold on the people of Gaza, just like the narrative you had in South Africa, you had the apartheid. People said blacks and whites cannot live together because of the terrible crimes that were done to the people of the African Africa, in South Africa, to the black people. They'll never forgive. It's not true. We can live together. It's fear-mongering, it's hate-mongering. Remove the occupation and you will see what a beautiful people the Palestinians. They say they want to live together. We will live together, inshallah, with God's help. And I could just say, I had a great rabbi who was actually a survivor from the Holocaust. He passed away 2 years ago around. And he used to say, I'm reluctant to give solutions, because then if you decide that my solution isn't the right one, whatever you think, and so then you'll say that my whole premise is wrong.
Right.
But we want to be clear, there is no question. We were living together for hundreds of years, and the occupation is an occupation. It's not a religion, and it's wrong. And it is the diagnosis of the problem of the death and bloodshed in the Holy Land. So let us understand, this is the victims are the Palestinians, the villains is Zionism and the state of Israel, and they're the cause of bloodshed of Palestinians, of Arabs, Muslims, and Jews. Now, the solution, we are clear in the solution also, but let us not confuse the two. The problem is 100% not what the Zionist narrative is, it's the occupation. And I could just say that they're constantly using as a weapon anti-Semitism. They're saying you're an anti-Semite and you're anti-Semitic. They are the greatest exacerbator of anti-Semitism, because they are causing a hate between Jews and Muslims, and mistrust and bloodshed. What they're doing to the Palestinians, and over 75 years of occupation, where there's blood like rivers spilled of Jews also. So who is an anti-Semite? They are the epitome. They are the essence of anti-Semitism.
Revolution is here.